When you start any body recomposition journey or fat loss journey, it's like there's this mental list of forbidden foods that just goes off in your mind. All of these foods that you think you can't have just because you are now dieting or you're in a fat loss phase suddenly reappear. But the truth is, all of these forbidden foods that you don't think are conducive to your goal may actually support your long-term goals. It can even make achieving your fat loss goal a lot easier. Let's dive into it. Number one forbidden food that I most commonly hear as an online fitness coach are burgers. While yes, if you traditionally eat your burgers with a side of French fries that are deep fried and some sort of soft drink, that may not be the best thing that you are going to do for your goals in terms of feeling satiated. And as a result, you are more likely to keep overeating after that meal. However, the high protein, higher fat beef patty is not the issue itself. In fact, when I'm dieting, I incorporate lots of ground beef into my diet because it has a lot of fats, which will slow digestion. Not to mention, any sort of burgers are very high in protein, and having enough protein throughout your fat loss journey will help prevent any muscle loss. Eating higher quality sources of protein like burgers or chicken burgers or turkey burgers will also help satiate you so that you don't feel hungry 30 minutes after your meal. Key thing is to not pair your burger with high glycemic index foods such as potatoes that have been fried and your soft drink. In addition, the burger bun is also going to make a huge impact on that glycemic load. You can switch to a multigrain bun, or you can choose a really crunchy lettuce wrap bun, and on the side you can have some baked fries, or you can have baked potato, or in addition to that you can also have just a bubbly drink or a LaCroix, something that is still flavored, however has low to none calories. I typically make my burger patties just by adding some onion powder, garlic powder, parsley, any other herbs or spices that I want. I'll also add some almond flour and an egg so that acts like a binder. It's super easy, minimal effort, and tastes fantastic. The second item that a lot of people should be skipped because it's very high in fat is avocado. But just like the beef, avocado is a fantastic source of fat, yes, but is conducive to your fat loss goals because of the nutrients that it provides, and will also help slow digestion, not leading to you raging the cupboards half an hour later. In addition, it's not just the avocado that's the issue, it's the foods that you eat with it, namely with a lot of chips. So I see a lot of the times people have, their guacamole or avocado dip dipped in some corn tortilla chips. Chips are incredibly high glycemic load, which means that they spike your blood sugar. As a result, your blood sugar will crash, and that is what will cause cravings after that snack. In addition, you're probably going to be craving even more food. That's why it's so easy to go through 2 bowls of chips at a Mexican restaurant or a pile of bread at Italian restaurants before your meal even comes out. But avocado is such a good source of fiber and high quality omega-3s. I really like mashing my avocado with some canned tuna or chicken, making a nice chicken salad. In addition, I'll add any herbs or veggies that I want into that and possibly put it on a rice cake. In addition, I really like making poke bowls with some marinated raw tuna, some rice that I will make, some seaweed, any cucumbers, edamame, and of course that avocado. You can also add the avocado to salads and really any sort of wraps that you want to make. The third food that a lot of people think they should stay away from when entering a fat loss phase is red meat, just because it is very high in saturated fats. However, it is highly rated on the satiety index, which is how much something makes you feel full. In fact, other than fish, it is the highest scoring protein, meaning that eating meat like ground beef or steaks can actually help support your fat loss goal because you're going to feel a lot more full and satiated after your meal. And as a result, you're going to eat less during the day, helping you to stay in that caloric deficit. And that tends to be the biggest hindrance when achieving a weight loss goal, is feeling hungry. Because when we are hungry, we're typically going to seek out the easiest option that's available to us. We're typically going to seek out foods that satisfy that craving and hunger, not necessarily leaving us satiated. And typically cravings are going to be driven by sugary or starchy items. So incorporating foods that boost your overall satiety will definitely help you stay away from the foods that aren't conducive with with your fat loss goals. So incorporating foods that boost overall satiety and decrease your hunger can eliminate the biggest barriers in achieving a fat loss goal. Lastly is full fat dairy products. Now, if you have a dairy sensitivity or you have a dairy allergy, this is something that you for sure want to stay away from because it will decrease your inflammation if you can keep those foods out of your diet. But for those of you that tolerate dairy just fine, it may be something that you can incorporate into your diet to help with your goals. Full fat dairy has actually been shown to help support your fat loss goal, which is baffling because it would be assumed that full fat dairy being higher in calories would be counterproductive to your fat loss goals. But it's exactly that these full fat dairy products are full of fat, and that's going to help boost your satiety during your meal. And also, of course, protein, which is also found in full fat dairy products. Because that combination of protein and fat help increase our satiety hormones, peptide YY and CCK, is the reason why full fat dairy is conducive to your fat loss goal. And when these hormones are released, this will send a signal to your brain that you are feeling satiated. Let me know in the comments below if you found this video helpful and which food did you believe was forbidden for your fat loss goals. That's it for me, guys. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye!